Hey everybody, welcome back to Jennifer's Garden. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about a couple of things to do with your sourdough discard. So I posted the video of baking the bread and I wanted to show you a few things that I do with my discard. So after I feed my sourdough start, I put it in this jar and then I leave it in my refrigerator so I can use it for other things. And one of the things I do is I make chocolate chip cookies. So this is my recipe for my sourdough discard chocolate chip cookies. I spared you the boring details and I measured everything out. I will put the recipe in the comments below. And so you're going to use 14 tablespoons of unsalted softened butter. The key to this is to be able to mix it in really well. So I kind of just left it on top of my dryer. So we're going to put this in the bowl. And then half a cup of granulated sugar. Half a cup, measured it all out. And a half a cup of brown sugar that I already measured. So I'm going to mix the butter and the sugars all together. And I stirred that all together. The key is to make sure that the butter is mixed in really well with the sugar. I wash my hands really good and I'm not afraid to use my hands. Then we're going to add 1 large egg. I like my chicken eggs. And then we're going to mix that in really well. Again, I just use my hands. Once this is mixed in really well, I'm going to add 1 cup of my sourdough discard. To add vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon. This is my homemade vanilla extract. And if you'd like to know how to make your own vanilla extract, I do have videos from a long time ago, because this I'm going into, I think, year 3 with my homemade vanilla extract. 1 tablespoon. Smells so good. It's very good. And then we're going to mix this in. Then I'm going to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So with these dry ingredients, I'm going to mix the dry ingredients together and then put them in. Alright, so that's mixed up. So here's my 2 cups of flour, salt, baking soda. Mix them up a little bit in there. And in we go. That's in, and I'm going to mix this till it's all incorporated. Try not to overmix it. And then I'll put the chocolate chips in. Again, I just use my hands because that seems to be the best way to mix it. And I'm going to pour the chocolate chips in. Plus, with my hands, I can distribute the chocolate chips evenly. And after this, once they're all incorporated, I am going to just put the top on this bowl. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. You got to let it settle, let any of the liquids absorb the flour. You can let this sit in the refrigerator for up to 24 hours. That actually seems to be the best. You can put this together and make it, but I have done that before. And the cookies do taste a little bit more on the floury side, which is fine, but I will let it sit in the fridge for most of the day before I bake these, and then I'll show you how I bake them. Alright, it's been about 4 hours that it's been chilling in the fridge. I took it out to come to room temperature. You can keep it in there up to 24 hours. They do definitely taste better if you leave it in longer, but I want some cookies, so we're gonna do it now. You can definitely just make the cookie dough and use it, but like I said, it tastes a little on the floury side. I use a Pampered Chef cookie scoop. I don't know if this is the medium or the large, but I think it might be the medium because I do have one smaller than this. I scoop it out and it's a perfect little size, but I do want to show you what I do with the cookies after I've put them on the sheet. So after I put them on my cookie sheet with my very clean hands, I just kind of roll them up a little bit more into a ball. And I just plop them down. I don't know, it just makes them a little bit more rounder. They cook, I think, just a little bit better. Roll them up in a ball. Then I'm going to put them in the oven, 350 degrees. It's already preheated, it's waiting for me. And every oven is going to be different, so you're going to have to kind of play it by ear. Anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes, and I found that, oddly enough, 9 minutes and 20 seconds seems to work out really good for me in my oven. Plop them all down, and I cannot wait to eat these. They are so good. Delicious. The first batch is out. There we go, they are all done. Delicious. So I will put all the ingredients and list the instructions in the description below. And it's just one more thing that you can use with your sourdough discard. Plus, I wanted to show you, I fed my girl this morning and she is growing right out of her jar. Woohoo! Sourdough is fun! And as always, from my coop to yours, thank you for growing with me so I can grow with you.